Hey y'all, welcome. Today's video is going to be about eyelashes, the power of the lashes. Eyelash extensions in particular, because you guys, I have a story to tell you. I for the first time in my life decided I wanted to get eyelash extensions, and I had avoided trying them because I've seen them just noticing several of my friends getting the individual lashes that look beautiful. So I finally was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hop on the train. I'm getting some. So I tried it for the first time in September of last year, and then I tried them again in November. And at the end, I can definitely say that I will absolutely never, ever, 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 I will never get eyelash extensions again. Let me show you this video to explain why. You should feel bad for me, right? You see that last picture, but let me show you today. These are my lashes, and I think they look great. This is only one coat of mascara, and I started growing them back with the help of a eyelash serum in January. I think it was maybe about the second week or so of January. And let me tell you, this is not only going to be a video talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of eyelash extensions, but it's also a praise report. It's this little tube right here. It's called Rapid Lash, and I paid a pretty penny for it from Ulta. I think I spent like 50 some bucks, but I'm gonna put a link at the bottom in the description box where you can get it for much less. This has been a lifesaver, you guys, and it has taken my lashes from that chopped up, chewed up, and spit out last photo that you just saw in that slide to where they are today. Let me show you again. These are my lashes, and again, this is just one coat of mascara, and it isn't even an expensive coat of mascara. It's a cheapy. This one right here. It's like the volume plumping mascara, and I bought it from Target. Spent like about $1 and some change. So yeah, you saw what happened. And two times trying a lash extension. So here's my story. Let me tell you about the good. The good is obvious. The obvious reasons why women such as myself decide to go and get eyelash extensions is because we want to extend what we have or what we don't have, right? Eyelash extensions are beautiful. They are so beautiful. They make your eyes pop. You don't have to worry about mascara. I mean, mascara is a drag. You have to try to find the right one, the one that doesn't clump. They say they don't clump. You're still in there picking them apart. I mean, it takes time. You can't just wake up and just be fabulous. You know, it takes some work. So obviously, the good in eyelash extensions is that it's easy and it's convenient. So why not do it? You know, the first time I had my lashes installed is while I was on vacation in Atlanta, and this was in September of 2017. And the reason why I was so against them in the beginning is because I've seen a lot of women, just like with hair extensions, they do it wrong. Lord, they do it wrong. Jesus. They be walking around here looking like Muppets. These long I mean, they just look absolutely ridiculous. They look like broomsticks on their lashes. And I'm like, no way, that's garbage, that's trash. But I started noticing a couple of my friends who were going to get the individuals done, and they look beautiful. They look natural. They accentuated their eyes. I mean, I'm like, okay, woo, sign me up. So that's what I did in September. My girlfriend took me to one of the shops out there, and they had them put on for less than $100. So that's relatively inexpensive for a full set of lashes. They were nice, full, thick. They were beautiful. Every photo opportunity I had was like this. or like this. My lashes were beautiful. I couldn't look. That is literally how every photo opportunity was. And honey, I took care of those lashes. The good was that I could just wake up and I could go. I'm not an eye rubber, so they lasted a while. I didn't have to worry about getting them wet. Matter of fact, I probably went to some extremes to make sure they didn't get wet. I cut my swimming classes at the time, missed a couple of visits for that. And when I would get in the shower, I would do my face separately. And I would actually take a shower cap, real talk, this is what I would do. Take a shower cap, put it up here, just so, you know, make sure I could breathe. And I would shower, lather, and then I would come back and do my eyes. So those lashes lasted a good while. They did. The lady at the shop told me, and my friends told me, that your lashes will probably last about 4 weeks, and then you need to go and get them refilled. So first experience, everything was great. I mean, I would lose a couple here and there, but not many. So everything was good, right? So around the 4th week or so, maybe I can put a photo up. Yeah, let me show you a photo. This is what they look like after week 4. All right, so I'm back to some thinner lashes, and I'm like, I'm not feeling this look at all. I need to go back to them. So that's when I went in for my second set, and I had those put in on November the 2nd. Now, here is the bad part of eyelash extensions, which are kind of like the same reasons why they were good. You want to get them in the first place. They end up being not so convenient. You know why? Because you have to factor in those fill appointments, and you have to factor in those appointments in general. You know how hard it is to try to get a lash appointment in the evening? So you need to factor that in. And then let's talk about the cost. That's all the way bad when you start adding up the cost. Now, when I went to get the second pair of lashes installed, of course, being in California, because they just overcharge us for everything, it was like $120, maybe about $135 or so. I'm not for certain, but if you add that up and you have to have that done like every month, that's like over $1,500 a year, ladies, that we're pouring into beauty. And that I can't understand. I hear people talking about, I'm broke and I don't have any money, but yeah, you're spending that much money to get your lashes done all the time. Girl, please. I can't. It's too much money. So again, you have that, and then you have to worry about factoring that into the schedule. Now, the second set of lashes, they kind of started dropping off a little bit faster here and there. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I think by week 2, I was still good. Week 3, they were calling me and like, hey, you need to come in for a refill. And I'm like, hey, I'm not ready yet. Let me show you the photo. See, I was still good. They were still pretty good. So I kind of pushed that appointment back, and I'm like, hey, I don't need to come in, you know? Besides, it's in the middle of the morning, and you guys don't have anything that's really convenient for me. So about a week and a half or so later, I started noticing like the little gaps and edges and spaces, and I'm like, well, damn, it's time for a refill. So when I called the place and told them I needed a refill, they were like, well, no, it's been 4 weeks and we don't refill anything that long after. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I can show you pictures. The left side looks perfect. It was only the right side where I had a couple of spaces, like, I think it was either the left or the right. I don't know. But there were a couple of spaces where you could tell the lashes had fallen out unevenly. And they were like, it's been beyond 4 weeks. you can pay us $35 to remove the rest of them, and then you can go ahead and get a full set, full cost. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't. So just all the way around, yeah. Matter of fact, add that under ugly. So let me just go on and get to the ugly. Now, the ugly is the cost. Again, they start adding up. But for some people, you kind of have issues that go beyond that. There are some people who are allergic to the glue. That wasn't my particular case, but obviously there was something wrong going on because it took out my lashes. Let me show you what my lashes look like after I let them fall out that second time. So this was like around December the 2nd or so of 2017. This is what the hell my lashes look like, y'all. Tears. Look. Like I said, I already have one struggle. I cannot have balding lashes. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I left them alone for a couple of weeks. I was walking around looking like someone had literally snipped, like literally, when I looked in the mirror up close, it looked as if someone had taken scissors and just cut off like half of my lashes. They were that damaged. I cannot make this stuff up. And then granted, it may not happen to a lot of people, but if you search around, there are other videos out there, other people all over the internet talking about their experiences. And I don't know what it was, but I just know it wasn't something that worked for me. So again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The good, the pros, definitely the pros, they're beautiful. Eyelash extensions are absolutely beautiful, and they give you life, and they can save you time from having to do mascara. But the flip side is that, do you have time? Do you have time for these extra appointments and the money? Like, who wants to spend that kind of money? And then last but not least, what if something goes wrong? What if there's an allergic reaction, or your lashes just start falling out during that regeneration process a lot more? And I think your natural lashes kind of go through a cycle, like maybe every 6 weeks or something like that, where they will kind of fall off and then they grow back. But in my case, it was just like snip, snip, snip. They were just absolutely ruined. So there you have it, you guys. That was my experience. I tried them twice last year, and I wasn't doing anything like pulling them or rubbing or anything like that. It was just something that just didn't work for me. So just heed warning, do your research. If you start feeling a little something, or just, I don't know, I don't even know what the hell to tell you. I would say not get them, and just go ahead and get yourself some Rapid Lash. It may take some time, but in the end, they're your lashes, and you don't have to worry about all of that other stuff that goes with it. So yeah, so that's my story. I hope this has helped someone, and I'm looking forward to continued use. Again, let me give you one last look of what my lashes look like. I have not been using them on the bottom, and I think I just wanted to try it out because, I mean, hell, look what happened when I tried the lash extensions. I didn't know if I was going to have an allergic reaction. I think there was another brand where people were complaining about dark circles under their eyes. I didn't want any of that, so I've only been doing the top lashes, and I still have some of this left. Again, I've had this since January, and this is now May, and you see the progress of my lashes. So I'll make sure I put some photos up of what they look like without mascara on, and kind of do a side by side so you can see the comparison. And I've come a long way. Again, I don't need another struggle. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.